In Las Vegas. There's a labor rally there, and Hillary Clinton will be there before she comes here, where we are waiting in California. But what is so remarkable was her response. She was on Univision, and let me read the quote of her response to this incredibly critical, harsh criticism from a State Department Inspector General appointed by President Obama about her tenure and her email usage, the private server. She wrote, or said, I should say, I have turned over all my emails. No one else can say that. I have been incredibly open about doing that. I will continue to be open, and it is not an issue that's going to affect either the campaign or my presidency. Kristen, this is flying in the face of criticism from the report itself and the fact that she's the only former Secretary of State who refused to cooperate with the investigators.
That's right. She has a huge challenge right now, Andrea, which is to try to turn the page on that scathing report, which pointed out a couple of things. One, that she didn't ask for permission to use her personal email account in a private server. I asked one of her top officials about that. The response was, look, her predecessor, Colin Powell, did it. Other top officials at State Department used a private email account, so she didn't think she had to ask for permission. Of course, the report also said that she broke federal records rules by not turning over all of her emails and records when she left the State Department. The reaction to that is, look, she forwarded emails, she copied people on emails who had state.gov accounts, so that was her way of preserving her records. But the report said it's just not good enough. The Clinton campaign right now really trying to spin this to say there's nothing new in this report, but there are some new details, Andrea, which we've been discussing. Secretary Clinton herself has yet to face her press corps about this. We tried to get some tough questions to her yesterday in California. I know you did as well, and we're going to do it again today in Las Vegas when she talks to union workers here. She has a two-pronged challenge right now because she is fighting in that general election against Donald Trump, and I anticipate she's going to use the news today that he has effectively clinched the nomination to try to rally her supporters, to try to add urgency to this primary battle as she tries to officially clinch her own party's nomination. Of course, she wants to win a state like California, not so much because she needs the math, but because she wants to head into the convention on solid ground, Andrea. And right now, polls show her in a tight race with Senator Sanders. She leads, but only by 2 points. So it's going to be a real nail-biter potentially here in California till the very end. Andrea?
Kristen, and a couple of quick points which we will drill down later in the show, because the Colin Powell analogy is completely inaccurate because it is not parallel. The rules weren't the same, nor was his email usage. And so there are a number of other problems with the way they are rebutting this. But then we have the whole prospect of a Trump-Sanders debate. Kelly Sanders